Oh, that's so close to my face. Alright, let's have a chat, shall we? My computer should be quieting in a second. Maybe. So I just did my skincare. My face is all shiny from the moisturizer, a little red in a few places because I pick at it. When I see something, I have to pick. I know, it's bad. What are you stalking, Ashy? Ashy. What is my computer doing? Really? It's supposed to be asleep. And yet it's still loud. Hell, it's louder than normal. What are you doing? Oh, good. Now it's like stuck. Ugh. It's like between asleep and awake. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go over here. Go over to the couch, be a little farther away from it. Hopefully it won't be as loud. So, you may or may not know from previous videos, especially if you were on my other channel that I don't do anything on anymore, that I am on long-term disability for my migraines, okay? And I'm applying for Social Security disability. I've been denied twice so far, waiting on my hearing date now. They estimate, my attorney estimates it's going to be like 19 months. I thought 19 months was kind of a precise, but you know, whatever. So long-term disability through a private company. It's from my previous job, and of course, I mean, let's just be honest, they don't want to pay anyone. They don't. I mean, insurances in general don't want to pay for anything, which is their job. Like, it's literally their job, but they don't want to do it. So, my computer's really annoying me right now. I think I'm just going to turn it off. Lovely. I'll lose everything I had up. Great! Technology, man. It's great when it works well, but... Alright, anyway. Sorry, I get distracted easy. So, I have been on long-term disability technically since June of last year, but they didn't approve it till October of last year. June. So not even quite a year, and they pay me monthly. And after the April payment, they contacted me, and it's time to basically be audited again. Like, I have to provide documentation again. My doctor has to fill stuff out again, and all of that. Because they want to make sure that I still am, in fact, disabled. I am. So, this time, they went deep. Like, they searched the web for me. So, at one point last year, I was going to try to start a tarot business. I called it Mystic Moon Readings. I had a Facebook page for it. I had an Etsy shop where I did the readings, but I never got a single customer. And I felt like it was because it just wasn't the right time for me to do that. So I took everything out of the Etsy shop and you know, the offerings, so that there wasn't anything there anymore. And then this year, I actually figured out, like, what direction I really wanted to take my eventual business. Where I wanted to help women with self-love, finding their happiness, their bliss, and that sort of thing, because it's something I've been working on a lot on myself. And it's something I feel a lot of women need. So I decided to bring back Mystic Moon Readings. So I brought back the Facebook page. And then I thought, you know, I don't feel like that name really has anything to do with what my purpose of these divination readings are. And so I changed it to Blissful Heart Coaching. Well, Facebook wouldn't let me change the name of the page. They said those two names were too different. My computer's doing weird things. Huh. They said those names were too different, and so it's against terms of use to change your business page name to something that's that different. So I had to make a second page. And I hadn't deleted Mystic Moon Readings page yet because some people were still on it and hadn't followed me over to the Blissful Heart Coaching, and I had like a thing on it to say that. And I'd also put a thing on the Etsy shop saying, because I actually put all my readings on my website this time, which was, so I had the Facebook page, Blissful Heart Coaching, and then I had a website, blissfulheartcoach.com. And that's where I put the offerings of what I was doing. I did it through Squarespace. It was actually really easy. So, well, when they dug, they dug. When the company that has my long-term disability, they found my Etsy, even though there wasn't anything on it. They found my Facebook pages, both Mystic Moon Readings and Blissful Heart Coach. They found my Blissful Heart Coach website. Like, they found all of that, and they told me, like, I needed to provide proof of how much money I had made from those things. Well, I haven't made any money from those things. And they were, like, demanding proof. Like, they wanted a W-2. And I'm like, I don't have a W-2. I didn't make anything. And they were like, well, don't you have to report something to the IRS? And I'm like, had I made money? But I haven't made anything yet. The website, the Blissful Heart Coach, is still pretty new. And no, I haven't had a customer yet on it. It's only about a month old, I think. Yeah, it's only about a month old, because with Squarespace I got the first 30 days for free. And I haven't even been charged yet for the next 30 days. So it hasn't even been a full 30 days since I made the website. So, I think it's like mid-May is when it'll be. I think it was like mid-April that I started it. So, but they found all that stuff and they wanted proof of how much money I made. And I got really discouraged. And I was like, alright, well, obviously, they don't want me to make any money on anything, so I'm just gonna shut it all down. I'm just gonna shut it all down. I'll figure out a way to get them proof now that I've made nothing, and then I'm just gonna shut it all down. Because obviously, since they've found this once, they're going to start auditing me more frequently to make sure I'm not screwing them over. How many people really screw over disability? I'm sure there are some. I'm well aware there are some. There are a lot of people who would like to be paid for doing nothing. But, sorry about that. My husband called me. I'm using my cell phone to record, and he called me while I was recording. Anyway, so yeah, I got really discouraged, and I was like, I'm just gonna shut it all down. And I actually went through and deleted all the pages on my website. I didn't delete the entire website because I was trying to figure out a good way to show that I had zero income and all of that. And then, so this was Wednesday? No. This was Friday. It was Friday. So, Saturday though, which was yesterday, today is Sunday. So yesterday I thought, you know what, I still want to help people, like, I want to help. So I just decided to continue with my website and offering my services, but they're all free. I don't quite know what to do about my YouTube channel, because they mentioned that they found the YouTube channel, but then they didn't ask for anything about it. I mean, it's very easy to see it's not monetized, because if you go to the YouTube requirements for monetization, which anyone can find, just Google search YouTube monetization requirements, It requires 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months, which you wouldn't be able to see that about my channel unless you're me and go into analytics. But it also requires 1,000 subscribers, and I have like 146 right now, I think. I know it's under 150. I'm approaching 150. So obviously I'm not even close to monetizing, and I've had my channel for a year. So my channel's not monetized. It can't be. It doesn't meet the requirements. Maybe that's why they didn't ask for anything on it. But I'm concerned that this basically means I can't have my YouTube channel either. So I'm going to talk to them more on Monday, because it's the weekend, and see if they will let me continue my YouTube channel as long as I don't monetize it. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a while before I hit those requirements anyway. So, like, I actually had gone through and unlisted all my videos because, I mean, I need the income from disability. I can't survive without it. So if they tell me that I can't have it, then I will delete it. I don't have a choice. I have to have income. Now, here's the most frustrating part. I don't want to be on disability, whether government or private like I'm on right now. Like, I don't want to be. I don't want to be getting paid for doing nothing. And I get, like, retirement and Social Security because you've paid into that for, like, all of your life, right? You worked your ass off. You get some of your money back now, right? That's fine. But I don't like this. I don't like being paid for not working, basically. I'm 36. It sucks that I'm probably not going to be able to work a normal job for the rest of my life. It really sucks. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I can't do much about it. But here's the thing. With my chronic migraines, I can't work a normal job. I can't go work for someone else. Because migraines are not just a headache. They are not just head pain, okay? Go look up prodrome and postdrome phases of a migraine, okay? Prodrome is before the migraine, postdrome is after the migraine. So these are things that happen to you when you don't even have any head pain going on, okay? And there's all kinds of symptoms that make you feel like absolute shit. And prodrome can start anywhere between, an hour or so before the migraine starts, up to a couple of days before the migraine starts. And postdrome can last anywhere from a few hours after the migraine ends to a couple of days after the migraine ends. So I have like 20 days of migraines a month right now. So if I have 20 days of migraines out of a 30-day month, every day I am affected by migraines, whether I have a migraine or not, because I'm either going to be in prodrome or postdrome all the damn time. So it sucks. Like, light sensitivity is one of my biggest symptoms that happens with really every migraine. So at home I can control that. I can reduce the light. I can close the blinds. I can turn the lights behind me off. I can my computer with Windows 10 has a night setting that tones down the blue light, and you can adjust it to be like as warm toned as you want, because warmer tones are easier on the eyes and they're easier when you have light sensitivity too. Now, it depends on the severity of my migraine if I can handle still looking at my computer. It just depends. When it's, say, like a 6 on the pain scale and under, I can still handle it. As long as I use my filters. My night setting on my computer, my blue light filter on my phone, I can still handle looking at screens. If it hits a 7 though, that's severe. And I'm not sitting in front of a computer, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm in bed in my room with blackout curtains drawn and, trying to cope. Sound sensitivity. I can control that at home. I can make this room completely silent. I mean, my husband's at work 40 hours a week, so he's not home. And also, he's very good about trying to accommodate my migraines because he knows how they affect me. I can make this room completely silent. I can make the bedroom completely silent. You know, other than the occasional outside noise, because I do live in an apartment complex, so there might be, you know, a car door slamming or something, but I can make it completely silent. If I'm at a job working for someone else, I can't do that. And migraines and the symptoms that go with them, like prodrome and postdrome, while you have the migraine, all the symptoms come and go. They go up and down and stuff. Light sensitivity generally stays with me the entire time. It frequently starts before the migraine and it frequently lasts beyond the migraine. Light sensitivity is a thing I deal with on an almost daily basis. Right now, I don't feel light sensitive. That's a plus. But it's a thing I deal with pretty much every day at some point in the day. So, working for someone else, I can't work it around my migraines, you know? Like, okay, let's say I got up this morning with a migraine. And right now, let me see what time it is. Hang on. It's 12:30 p.m., so a little bit afternoon. I just had a shower. You know, let's say I'm feeling fine right now. And I go to work, because I used to work like a 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift was my last job. And then 2 hours into work, like, I start getting all the symptoms and get a migraine. I can't stay at work. I can't stay under the bright lights, the noise, the stress, I can't. Like, I literally can't be at work. I would have to leave. Whereas if I'm doing something from home, like YouTube and or the Blissful Heart coaching business, I could work on it for 2 hours. And then if 2 hours later, you know, I say I'm working on it, I've worked on it for 2 hours, and then these symptoms start hitting, I can stop. I can go, okay, this, you know, I got a migraine thing happening. Let me take some medicine. Let me go lay down. Let me see if I can get rid of it, you know. And if I can't get rid of it for 3 days, that's fine. I can do that when I'm working for myself. When I'm doing a YouTube channel or my own business, I can do that. I don't have to worry about being fired. And yes, I know there is FMLA and ADA and all of that. I was on intermittent FMLA leave at my last job. Because of my migraines, so anytime I missed for a migraine, it didn't count against me in attendance, but it counted against me in so many other ways. All my evaluations would have things on them like, you know, I missed so much work, because we got monthly evaluations, like monthly reviews, and then like a big yearly evaluation. So my monthly ones would always be something about how, because I missed so much work, the people under me that I was leading were not being taken care of as well, and my coworkers on the same level as me had to work harder to pick up the slack for the days I wasn't there. Like, I got penalized for migraines in other ways. Now, I wouldn't be able to prove that in court, but it was quite clear. You know, I didn't get as much work done with my associates that were under me as other people in my position did. Well, no shit. I wasn't there as many days. I had migraines. And I understand, like, they need somebody in the position who's going to be there. I get that. I really do. And that's another reason why it's not even... Not only is it not fair to myself to go try to have another job because I know I won't be able to do it, but it's not fair to the company either. To have them put time and energy into me knowing I'm not going to be able to do it anyway. And it's just going to hurt the business. Like, they need people there. That's why they hire people, is to be there. So if I can't be there, they don't need me. So anyway, my point is, I don't want to be dependent on disability. To me, my YouTube channel that I love, I absolutely love doing this, and my potential business, the Blissful Heart Coach, to me, those were ways to potentially become independent on my own terms, not have to worry about my migraines affecting a job, and yet to be able to make enough income to not have to be on disability, and then I could stop disability. But the problem is you can't make money while you're on disability, so I can't even try to become independent. Like, I want to become independent so I don't have to be on disability, but to try to become independent, I would lose my disability just to try. Not even succeed. It's really frustrating. Now, Social Security disability actually has a program in place for that. That's actually really cool. Because they want to increase. Sorry about the interruption. My phone ran out of space. Okay. So what I was saying, Social Security disability has a program called Ticket to Work. Okay, I have it pulled up on my computer just so I can tell you the specifics. It's to help people get back to work if they can. So what they do is you get you can receive like vocational training and stuff like that for them, employment support, like they want to help you. You have a trial work period for 9 months. During that trial, you still get your full disability benefits, regardless of how much you're earning, as long as you report it and you continue to have a disability. And then there's an extended period of eligibility. After your trial work period, you're still doing okay, you're still able to work. You can have 36 months, so 3 years, during which you can work and still receive benefits for any month that your earnings aren't substantial, okay? For 2018, they consider $1,180 to be substantial. So if you make less than that, they're still going to give you your disability. And you don't have to apply or do anything. Now, if your benefits stop because you have substantial earnings, you have 5 years to ask them to restart if you are unable to keep working. So if you find, like, you've tried, you've put in all this work, but you just cannot do it with your disability, you have an expedited reinstatement. You don't have to file a new application and all of that. You have 5 years to ask them to restart benefits. You also still get free Medicare Part A coverage. It will continue for at least 93 months after the 9-month work trial, and after that you can buy it if you want. If you have Part B, you have to continue to pay the premium, so whatever you have. Anyway, they also may deduct work expenses, like when they're looking to see how much benefits you might still get while you're working, they might deduct, like, say you have to take a taxi to work. So anyway, the point is, Social Security Disability has a program in place to try to help you work. And if I can ever freaking get approved for Social Security Disability, I'm going to use it. I will use it to try to start my business, because they have a program in place to help you get independent. If you can find a way to be independent, then you can be independent. But private disability, which I'm on now, long term, hang on, I need my blankie, I'm cold. Oh god, okay, alright, I know, my hand's over the camera, deal with it. Alright, there we go. Much better. When my hair is wet, I tend to get cold. See how red my hair still is? I have not recolored my hair since I last told you I colored my hair. This shit is not fading. That's amazing for a red hair color. Like, red hair color usually fades quick. So anyway, I will take advantage of their Ticket to Work program. Most definitely. That's my couch you're seeing. So, I will. Once I get on Social Security Disability, if I ever get it approved. And then long-term disability can kiss my ass. because they apparently do not want to help anyone. Like, they don't care at all about people. They care about money. You know, like, my work paid the premium for my disability. I didn't pay it. No matter what, a premium is paid, whether it's your work or yourself that's paying it. And so they got paid to cover me and all the other employees at work, but they don't want to pay me. Their job. It's literally their job. It's freaking, ugh. They just want to make it as difficult as possible. This hair. My hair does weird things when it's drying. I know, you're probably like, stop messing with your hair. You mess with your hair in every video. I need a haircut. I don't want a haircut. This stuff needs to be cut. I love the color though. So that's where I'm at. Frustrated. Very frustrated. But I have a plan. For now, I'm going to offer my services on my website for free. I am going to keep doing my YouTube channel. I will just prove to them it's not monetized. It's really freaking easy right now to prove that. Just look at the monetization requirements. My channel doesn't need them. Period. And probably won't for quite a while. I mean, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be great. But I'm not expecting any miracles right now. Miracles are great. I'd love it. I'm open to miracles. So anyway, I'm frustrated. I want to be able to become independent and not have to rely on disability. I don't want to be on disability. I just don't. I really don't. I don't want to rely on other people. I already have to rely on my husband like crazy. He does like 95% of the cleaning because not just of my migraines, but like my back and neck have been screwed up most of my life. And then when I was hit, rear-ended by a driver a year and a half ago or so, oh, it's almost 2 years now, that screwed up my neck and lower back even more and never have recovered properly. So, like, I have a lot of back and neck issues too, like vacuuming, for example. First of all, the noise of it can give me a migraine. But even if you rule that out and say that's not going to happen, it kills my back. There's a lot of things that my husband takes care of because he knows. And I feel bad because he works 40 hours a week. You know, he works a full-time job. And his job is pretty labor-intensive. He works in a grocery store. So, he works 40 hours a week and he does like 95% of the cleaning. I stay at home. I handle like the bills. I handle the finances. I try to do at least like the laundry by like dividing it up and only doing like one load at a time. Like today I'm gonna do towels and tomorrow I'm gonna do the sheets, which I won't remake the bed when the sheets are washed. My husband will make the bed. But you know, things like that. Like I try to get it in ways that I could actually do it, but really laundry is about the only thing I do cleaning wise, and I don't always do that. Depends on how I feel. So this has been rambly. I'm aware. Sorry for the couple of interruptions. But that's where I'm at right now. So, you know, if you want to throw some... Hang on. If you want to throw some love and light my way, I would appreciate it greatly. But at least I have a plan. If I ever get my hearing for Social Security disability, I will. Hopefully it'll be this year. And then hopefully I can get approved for it. And then I will use their Ticket to Work program to work on my YouTube channel and my own business to try to become independent. Because that's the only way I see being able to work around my disability. Because it's not even just my migraines. There's the neck and back stuff. There's I have like the weirdest crap that keeps coming up. I've got like carpal tunnel in this wrist right now, and I don't know why. It's just like weird stuff. Like my body is sort of rebelling against itself, which I'm not. Oh, my computer finally went to sleep. Which I'm not. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I need to have a chat with my body. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's more than just the migraines, but the migraines alone are enough because, like I said, 20 days a month. Add in postdrome and prodrome, and also the fact that I can't take medication all 20 of those days. If I do that, I'll end up in a rebound headache cycle, and that'll make it even worse. So I have to limit. So like every migraine that comes up, it's like, is this one bad enough to take something? Or should I wait? And then the longer you wait, the less likely the medication is to take effect. So alright, I was rambly. Sorry, I was rambly. I'm just frustrated. Like, this is literally still happening right now. I just got told all this on Friday, so. I will see you in my next video. I am planning for the Pagan YouTube challenge. Woo! I already know what I'm going to do for I and J this month. I just need to film them, so. I will see you in my next video. Bye.